Good morning, students. Welcome back to social class. Are you fine, students? I hope you all are fine and safe. Students, now which part we are learning? Have you remember? Now we are learning geography part, is it? Students, from geography part, which lesson now we are learning? Very good. Now we are learning geography lesson 4, India resources and industries, is it? Students, from geography part, remaining all the lessons I completed, is it? We learnt remaining all the lessons. This is the last lesson. Today I will complete this lesson also. So anyway, today we are going to conclude geography part. Okay, students. First of all, I am going to recall few important points about this lesson. That means in this lesson, some of the important points I am going to recall. In the first class, we learned about introduction and minerals. That means one of the important natural resource, that is minerals, is it? And also there are two types of minerals also we learned in first class. First of all, we learned about resource. That means any matter or energy derived from the environment. That means on the earth, that is used by living things, including human beings also. That is called natural resource, is it? Then we learned about some of the natural resources. Natural resource, and that is renewable resource and non-renewable resource. What are renewable resource? What are non-renewable resource? These all things we learned, is it? Then we learned about one of the important natural resource, that is minerals, is it? That is minerals. There are two types of minerals, is it? Have you remember, students, what are the two types of minerals? Very good. Metallic minerals and non-metallic minerals, is it? The two types of minerals are metallic minerals and non-metallic minerals. From some of the examples of metallic minerals we learned, for example, iron ore, manganese, copper, bauxite. These are the examples of metallic minerals. Then we learned about the non-metallic minerals, is it? Students, have you remember what are the examples of non-metallic minerals? Excellent. Mica, limestone, gypsum. Is it? These are the examples of non-metallic minerals. Is it? Then, students, in the second class, we learned about energy resources. Is it? In the second class, we learned about energy resources. Energy resources, electricity generated resources are called energy resources. Is it? From electricity, the resources are producing, that resources is called energy resources. Then these energy resources are in two types, is it? What are the two types of energy resources? Renewable energy resources and non-renewable energy resources, is it? First of all, we learned about non-renewable energy resources. What are the examples of non-renewable energy resources? Very good. Coal, petroleum, natural gas, is it? Coal, petroleum, natural gas. These are the examples of non-renewable energy resource. Then we learned about the renewable energy resource, is it? What are the examples of renewable energy resource? Hydropower, solar energy, wind energy, biomass energy, tidal and wave energy. These are the examples of renewable energy resources. Then we learned about the conventional energy sources. What are conventional energy sources? Very good. Thermal power and nuclear power. Is it? Conventional energy sources are thermal power and nuclear power. Is it? These are the things we learned. Then next we learned about the industries. Is it? Next we learned about the industries. Industries, that means the activities of converting raw materials into finished products are called industries. Is it? Then there are three types of industries are there. Is it? Have you remember, students? What are the three types of industries? Very good. Agro-based industries, mineral-based industries, and forest-based industries. Is it? What are the three types of industries? Agro-based industries, forest-based industries, and mineral-based industries. Is it? From here, in the previous class, we learned about agro-based industries and forest-based industries. Is it agro-based industries and forest-based industries? We learned in previous class. Is it? From here, first of all, we learned about agro-based industries. Is it agro-based industries? What are agro-based industries? Very good. Cotton textile industry, jute industry, silk industry, sugar industry. Is it agro-based industry? Then jute industry, silk industry, and sugar industry are called agro-based industries. Is it? Then next, we learned about forest-based industries. Some of the forest-based industries are there. That means forest provide us the different types of materials. That particular materials are used as materials for some of the industries like paper, lag, sports goods, plywood, etc. Is it? From here, one of the important forest-based industries we learned. Is it? What is the important forest-based industries? Have you remember, students? Very good. Paper industry. Is it? Paper industry is one of the important forest-based industries. Is it? Paper industry, wherever the paper industries are there, from which trees and which are the things they use to produce papers. These all things we learned. Is it? And also I gave some question answers. I hope you learned that all exercises also. Students, day-to-day portion you have to learn. Okay. Okay, students. Now let us come forward to today's class. Okay. Today I am going to teach the third type of industries, that is mineral based industries. Okay, the third type of industry is mineral based industry. Okay, mineral based industries. That means mineral based industries on the on the basis of it is divided into metallic and non-metallic minerals. That means on the base of metallic and non-metallic as raw materials used for mineral based industries. The mineral based industries are used the metallic and non-metallic minerals as raw material. Okay, then in India, the major mineral industries are iron and steel industry. In India, the major mineral based industry is the iron and steel industry. Okay, iron and steel industry. And also, some other industries are there. The examples of mineral based industries are iron and steel industries, automobile industries, electrical and electronic industries, and software industries. These are the examples of mineral based industries. From here, one of the major mineral based industries in India is iron and steel industries. Okay, first of all, I am going to explain iron and steel industries. The first, that means the major mineral based industry, iron and steel industry. Okay, listen very careful, students. Iron and steel industry, it is called the basic metallurgical industry. That means the iron and steel industry is called basic metallurgical industry. Metallurgical means heating metals. Metallurgical means heating metals. Okay, that means they heat the metals and they produced the finished products. They produce that particular industries are heating that metals. That means iron and steel metals are heated. Some of the industries and they do the finished product. That particular finished products are used some of the other industries. Okay, first some of the industries used that particular mineral resource iron and steel. They melted, that means they heated and melted that particular iron and steel metals, and they do the finished product. That particular finished products are used for other industries. Okay, for example, some of the several industries are used that particular finished product, for example, and also that particular finished products are use the products and they are producing some of the things like engineering, heavy machines, machine tools, automobile, locomotives, and railway equipments. These things are produced with the help of that finished product of iron and steel industries. Okay, then Due to this, India is generally taken as the indicator of the level of industrial development. That means with the help of iron and steel, India produced so many things in global level. Okay, and also it developed our economic condition also through these iron and steel industries. Our economic condition also improved. Okay, then the first attempt to produce iron and steel unit was set up at Porto Novo, the first iron and steel unit. Okay, one more question. The first iron and steel unit was set up at Porto Novo. Porto Novo is one of the place of Tamil Nadu. It was set up in the year 1830. Okay, it was set up in the year 1830. First iron and steel unit is set up in the year 1830 at Porto Novo in Tamil Nadu. Okay, then the modernization of the industry was started in the year 1907. Modernization, that means development, that means using some of the techniques through that particular industries to making some of the things. Okay, the modernization, that means the development of the industry was started in the year 1907 with the establishment of Tata Iron and Steel Company at Sakchi. Now it is called Jamshedpur. Okay, and also the iron and steel industry of India is mainly concentrated in the states of Jharkhand. Okay, the main state we can concentrate at iron and steel industry is Jharkhand, followed by some other states also we can concentrate at this iron and steel industry. For example, West Bengal and Odisha. The main state is Jharkhand, followed by West Bengal and Odisha. Okay, and also some of the coal fields also used these iron and steel producing things. For example, some of the coal fields like Jaria, Raniganj, Bokaro, and Karanpura. These are the iron ore mines. These are the iron ore mines. Mostly, these areas we can found limestone, dolomite, manganese, silicon, etc. Okay, silicon, etc. So, with the help of these things, mostly they are producing, they taken the iron and steel and they are producing with the help of iron and steel some of the metals, some of the equipment, some of the machines, etc. Okay, then the second important mineral based industries are automobile industry. The second one is the automobile industry. Automobile industry, India is not only large domestic market for automobile industries, but also India has an important link between global automatic chain. India has the link between global automatic chain also. Okay, then it is one of the most dynamic industrial groups in India. The automobile industry is one of the most dynamic industrial groups in India. Then the first automobile industry of India was started in the year 1947. Okay, the first automobile industry of India was started in the year 1947. Okay, then this particular industry, that means the Premier Automobiles Limited, located at Kurla. Kurla is at Mumbai. Okay, Kurla is nearby Mumbai. Okay, then followed by Hindustan Motors Limited at Uttarpara, that is in Kolkata. It was set up in the year 1948. Listen very careful, students. The first automobile industry of India was started in the year 1947, followed by the next automobile limited, that means Hindustan Motors Limited, that was started in the year 1948. The first automobile industry was set up nearby Mumbai. The second automobile, that means the Hindustan Motors Limited was set up nearby Kolkata. It was set up in the year 1948. That is set up in the year 1947. Hindustan Motors Limited is set up in the year 1948. Okay. At present, India is the seventh largest producer of automobile manufacturers. At present, India is the seventh largest producer of automobile manufacturers. Mostly in India, produced some of the things. For example, through automobile industries, India produced two-wheelers, commercial vehicles, passenger car, jeep, scooty, scooters, motorcycle, mopeds, and three-wheelers. These are the things mostly produced through these automobile industries. Okay. Then some of the states or some of the major centers produced these all vehicles. For example, Mumbai, Chennai, Jamshedpur, Jabalpur, Kolkata, Pune, New Delhi, Kanpur, Bangalore, Sadara, Lucknow, and Mysore. These are the important centers to produce these automobile things. That means these vehicles. Okay. Then Chennai is nicknamed as the Detroit of Asia due to the presence of major automobile manufacturing units. That means many automobile manufacturing units are situated at Chennai. So, Chennai is nicknamed as Detroit of Asia. Okay, Chennai is nicknamed as Detroit of Asia. Okay, then the some of the companies of vehicles, for example, Tata Motors, Maruti Suzuki, Mahindra and Mahindra, Hindustan Motors. These are the largest passenger car manufacturers in Indian companies. The Indian companies in India, in our country, the Indian companies manufacturing passengers cars are Tata Motors, Maruti Suzuki, Mahindra and Mahindra, and Hindustan Motors. Okay, and also at present, some of the foreign car companies also located in India. For some of the companies such as Mercedes, Benz, Fiat, General Motors, Toyota. These are the some of the passengers car manufacturers, and also BMW, Audi, Volkswagen, Volvo makes. These are the Indian automobile sectors. Okay, these are the Indian automobile sectors. Some of the foreign automobile sectors also located in India. Okay, then and also the Tata Motors, Ashok Leyland, Eicher Motors, Mahindra and Mahindra, Ford Motors. These are the major Indian companies. These particular companies are manufacturing some of the commercial vehicles. Okay, some of the commercial vehicles are manufactured by these some important companies. For example, Tata Motors, Ashok Leyland, Eicher Motors, Mahindra and Mahindra, and Ford Motors. Okay, then MAN, ITEC, then Mercedes Benz, Scania, Hyundai. These are the foreign companies. They manufactured some of the commercial vehicles. The Indian companies manufactured the commercial vehicles are Tata Motors, Ashok Leyland, Eicher Motors, Mahindra and Mahindra, and Ford Motors. Then some of the foreign companies engaged in India to produce commercial vehicles are MAN, ITEC, Mercedes, Benz, Scania, and Hyundai. These are the some of the foreign companies engaged in manufacture of commercial vehicles. Okay. Then two-wheeler manufacturing also dominated in Indian companies. Some of the companies are manufactured two-wheelers. For example, like Hero, Bajaj, Auto, TVS. These are the some of the two-wheelers manufacturing companies in India. What are the two-wheelers manufacturing companies in India, students? Hero, Bajaj, Auto, and TVS. These are the two-wheelers manufacturing companies. Okay, can you understand? Then next, I am going to explain some of the industries where it is located, in which year that particular industries are established, then which are the products are producing that particular industries. Okay, first I am saying the name of the industry. Okay, the name of the industry. The name of the industry, first one is the Tata Iron and Steel Company, TISCO. That means Tata Iron and Steel Company. It was situated in Jamshedpur and Jharkhand. This Tata Iron and Steel Company was established in the year 1911. A big iron wire produced through this Tata Iron and Steel Company. Okay, pig iron were produced. Secondly, Indian Iron and Steel Company. Secondly, Indian Iron and Steel Company. These companies are situated at Banpur, Hirapur, Kulti, and West Bengal. This company was set up in the year 1972. This Indian Iron and Steel Company was established in the year 1972. Through these industries, the pig iron and crude steel were produced. Okay. Then the third one is Vishvesvaraya Iron Steel Limited, VISL. Okay, VISL, Vishvesvaraya Iron Steel Limited. It was situated at Bhatravadi and Karnataka. Bhatravadi and Karnataka. This industry was set up in the year 1923. Alloy and spong steel items were produced through this particular industry. Then the fourth one is Hindustan Steel Limited, HSL. HSL means Hindustan Steel Limited. Okay, these Hindustan Steel Limited industries are situated at Bhilai and Chhattisgarh. Bhilai and Chhattisgarh. This industry was established in the year 1957. Okay, this particular industry was established in the year 1957. Some of the railway equipments and shipbuilding items were produced through this particular industry. Okay. Then the fifth one is Hindustan Steel Limited. That means first one is Hindustan Steel Limited collaborated with Russia. Second one is the next one is Hindustan Steel Limited collaborated with Germany. Okay, collaborated with Germany. It is situated at Rourkela and Odisha. It is situated at Rourkela and Odisha. It was established in the year 1965. It was established in the year 1965. Then the hot and cold rolled sheets, then galvanized sheets, electrical plates. These are the things produced through these particular steel Hindustan Steel and Limited industries. Then next one is the Hindustan Steel Limited collaborated with United Kingdom. Okay, it was situated in the areas of Durgapur and West Bengal. Durgapur and West Bengal. These industries are established in the year 1959. The alloy steel, construction materials, railway equipments are produced through these particular industries. Okay. Then the seventh one is Hindustan Steel Limited collaborated with Russia. Okay. These particular industries are located in Bokaro and Jharkhand. Bokaro and Jharkhand. These particular industries are established in the year 1972. The sledge and slog items were produced through these particular industries. Then the eighth one is Salem Steel Limited. Salem Steel Limited. This industry is located at Salem in Tamil Nadu. Salem in Tamil Nadu. It was established in the year 1982. It was established in the year 1982. Stainless steel items were produced through these particular industries. Then the ninth one is Vijayanagar Steel Plant. Vijayanagar Steel Plant, Dornakal, that is, it is in Karnataka. It was established in the year 1994. The flat steel and long steel were produced through these particular industries. Then the last one is Visakhapatnam Steel Plant. It was situated to Visakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh. It was established in the year 1981. Some of the hard metals were produced through these industries. Okay, can you understand, students? These are the some of the industries where it is located, in which year it was established, what are the things produced through these industries. Okay, then the next important mineral based industry is the electrical and electronic industries. Okay, electrical and electronic industries. Listen, students, heavy electrical industries manufacture equipments were used for power generation, then transmission and utilization. Some of the electrical industries manufacture some of the equipments with the help of they used for some of the power generation, transmission and utilization. Then turbines for steam. Turbines means device for thermal energy. Okay. Then hydropower plants, boilers for thermal power plants, generators, transformers, Switch gears. That means one of the electrical power system. It is one of the electrical power system. These are the cheap products of this industry. Listen very careful, student. What are the cheap products of electrical and electronic industries? The some of the transmitters, switch gears, thermal power plant, electrical power plant, generators, transformers, etc. These are the cheap products of electrical and electronic industries. Okay, the most important company in the field of heavy electrical is Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited. BEL, BHEL, BEL. BEL means Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited. The most important company of electrical industry is the Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited. Okay, it was plants at Hardware, Bhopal, Hyderabad, Jammu, Bangalore, Jhansi, and Tiruchirappalli. These particular companies are situated at Hardware, Bhopal, Hyderabad, Jammu Kashmir, Bangalore, Jhansi, and Tiruchirappalli. Okay, then through these particular industries, some of the things are produced. For example, television sets, transistor sets, that means small piece of electronic equipments. Okay, then telephone exchange items, cellular telegram items, computers part, some of the equipments for postal areas, some of the equipments of railway, defense department, meteorological department means related the branch of science. Okay, through these areas, some of the materials or some of the machines or some of the equipments were produced through these electrical and electronic industries. Okay, then Bangalore is the largest producer of electronic goods in India. Bangalore is the largest producer of electronic goods in India. Bangalore. So, Bangalore is called the electronic capital of India. Important one word question. Okay, book inside important public exam question. Bangalore is called as electronic capital of India. Which is electronic capital of India? Very good. Bangalore. Okay, important one word question. Bangalore is called as the electronic capital of India. Okay. The other major products of electronic goods centers are Hyderabad, Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, Kanpur, Pune, Lucknow, Jaipur, and Coimbatore. Okay, these are the other important producer of electronic goods items. Okay, then in India, the 2014 was launched the electronic some of the electronic items. It is get the world name major hub for global design and manufacturing. That is, India has the major part of global design and manufacturing. A 2018 program were launched. India is the world map as the major hub means major part or place for global design and manufacturing. Okay, then the last one is software industry. The last one is the software industry. India is the home of some of the software companies in the world. India is the home of some of the finest software, some of the finest software companies in the world. Then the software companies in India are IT and business related solution. Okay, then the software industry has brought about the tremendous success. Tremendous means large or great success for the emerging economic condition. That means through software, our India's economic condition also improving. Okay, in India, the software industry began in 1970. In India, the software industry began in 1970 with the entry of Tata Consultancy Services, along with some other companies also, L&T, Infos, iFlex, Ascengers, Cognizant, Galex Solutions, and India Private Limited, ITC, Infos. These are the major software industries in India. At present, there are 500 software companies are in India. In India has 500 software companies in at present. Okay, 95% of world software items were produced through India, the country of India. Okay, then the major centers of IT parks are located in Chennai, Coimbatore, Thiruvananthapuram, Bangalore, Mysore, Hyderabad, Visakhapatnam, Mumbai, Pune, Indore, Gandhinagar, Jaipur, Noida, Mohali, and Srinagar. These are the major IT parks. Major IT parks. Okay, can you understand, students? These are the mineral based industries. What are the mineral based industries, students? Have you remember? Iron and steel industries is it important? Mineral based industry is the iron and steel industry, followed by automobile industry. Next one is electrical and electronic industries, and the last one is the software industry. Okay, last one is the software industry. Okay, students, the last one is major challenges of Indian industries. The last one is major challenges of Indian industries. This is one of the important 5 mark question. Okay, very easy but important 5 mark question. Major challenges of Indian industries. Listen, students, industries in India faced many problems. Okay, the Indian industries are faced many problems. Here, some of the problems were given. Okay, the first one is shortage and fluctuation in power supply. First one is shortage and fluctuation in power supply. That means shortage and variation during the power supply. The people get shortage of power supply. The industries get shortage of power supplies, and the variation in rising and falling. Okay, the power supply were rising and falling. Okay. Secondly, non-availability of large blocks of land. Non-availability. That means one big industry want to form means they need more land, is it? But non-availability of large blocks of land, the most of the areas they won't get large more areas to construct the industries. Okay, then the third one is poor access to credit. That means they are getting poor, very less credit in Tamil we are saying kadan. Okay, then the next one is high rate of interest for borrowed loan. If the industries get loan means the particular person industries want to pay more interest. That also one of the important problem the industries are faced. Then the next one is the non availability of cheap labors. That means cheaply they won't get the labors. They want to give more salary for the labors. The non-availability of cheap labors. The next one is lack of technical and vocational training for employers. That means the employers won't get some of the techniques through they are producing the things areas. Then vocational training also the employers won't get. That also one of the main problem in the industries are faced. The last one is inappropriate living conditions nearby industrial estates. Inappropriate, that means not suitable living conditions nearby industrial estates. That means the people cannot live near the industrial areas. That is one of the important problem. Okay, the not suitable living conditions nearby industrial estates. These are the major problems the Indian industries are faced. Okay, can you understand, students? These are one 5 mark question. Okay, I completed this lesson. I hope you understood these all things. Shall we recall the points? Students, today we learned mineral based industries. Is it? Mineral based industries. Have you remember, students, what are the important mineral based industries? Iron and steel industries, automobile industries, electrical and electronic industries, and software industries. Is it? From here, the major mineral based industry is the iron and steel industry. Is it? Major mineral based industry is the iron and steel industry. Is it? Then from here, this iron and steel industry is called the basic metallurgical industry. That means the finished products were used to the raw material for other industry. Is it? Some of the things were produced through these iron and steel industries with the help of iron and steel. For example, some of the engineering items, heavy machines, machine tool, automobile, locomotives. Locomotives means one of the vehicles used for pulling the trains. Then some of the railway equipments. These are produced with the help of iron and steel. Okay. Then The first attempt to produce iron and steel unit was in at Porto Novo. It is in Tamil Nadu. It was set up in the year 1830. Okay, then some of the areas, that means the modernization of the industry was started in the year 1907. Some of the iron and steel companies were concentrated in Jharkhand, West Bengal, Odisha, etc. Okay, then um, the next one is the automobile industry. The next one is the automobile industry. The first automobile industry of India was started in the year 1947. Okay, the first automobile industry of India was started in the year 1947. Okay, then it is set up at Kurla. Kurla is in Mumbai. Okay, then followed by the Hindustan Motors Limited. It was set up in the 1948 nearby Kolkata, Uttarpara. It is in Kolkata. Okay, then from here, two wheelers, commercial vehicles, passengers cars, jeep, scooters, motorcycle, mopeds, two with three wheelers, likewise, so many things were they produced. Okay, then Chennai is called as the Detroit of Asia. Chennai's nickname Detroit of Asia because many automobile manufacturers are located in Chennai. So Chennai is nicknamed as the Detroit of Asia. Okay, then some of the companies, for example, Tata Motors, Maruti Suzuki, Mahindra and Mahindra, Hindustan Motors. These companies are produced some of the passengers cars. Then some of the foreign passengers car companies also there. For example, Mercedes, Benz, Fiat, General Motors, Toyota. These are some of the foreign companies. Then some of the commercial vehicles were produced. Some of the foreign commercial companies are Tata Motors, Ashok Leyland, Eicher Motors, Mahindra and Mahindra, Ford Motors. These are the Indian companies. Then some of the foreign companies are MAN, ITEC, Mercedes, Benz, Scania, Hyundai. These are the foreign companies to manufacture the commercial vehicles. Then some of the two-wheelers companies also there. For example, Hero, Bajaj, Atto, TVS. These are the two-wheelers companies. Okay. The next we learned about the important industries, where it is located, in which year that particular industries are established, and what are the things produced that particular industries. That also we learned, is it. The next important mineral-based industry is the electrical and electronic industries. That means some of the electrical items and electronic items were produced some of the industries. The main industry is Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited, Bell Company. Okay, Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited. Okay, then Bangalore is the largest producer of electronic goods in India. So Bangalore is called as electronic capital of India. Already I told this, it is one of the important question. Bangalore is called the electronic capital of India. Okay, then the last one is software industry. Software industry. India is the home of the finest software companies in the world. Then in India, the software industry began in 1970. In India, the software industry began in 1970. Some of the companies are there, for example, Tata Consultancy Services, L&T, Infoods, iFlex, Accenture, Cognizant, Galex Solution India Private Limited, ITC Infoods. These are the major software industries. Okay, at present, India has 500 software companies. Okay, then the main centers of IT parks, mostly the main centers are located at Chennai, Coimbatore, Thiruvananthapuram, Bangalore, Mysore, Hyderabad, Visakhapatnam, Mumbai, Pune, Indore, Gandhinagar, Jaipur, Noida, Mohali, and Srinagar. Okay, then finally we learned about major challenges of Indian industries. What are the problems were faced Indian industries? Okay, first they faced shortage and fluctuation of power supply, then non-availability of large blocks of land, then poor access to credit, high rate of interest for borrowed loan, non-availability of cheap labors, lack of techniques and vocational training for employees. These are the then inappropriate, that means not suitable for living condition nearby industrial estates. These are the problems faced by Indian industries. Okay, can you understand, students? That's all this lesson. Now Allah take a book. Allah take a book. Turn the exercise page. Turn the exercise page. Roman number 1. Choose the correct answer. All are mark the question answer, students. Choose the correct answer. Number 1. Choose the correct answers. Number 1. Manganese is used in dash. Steel making. Manganese is used in dash. Steel making. Number 2. The anthracite coal has dash. 80 to 95% of carbon. A option. Number 3. The most important constituents of petroleum are hydrogen and carbon. Okay. Fourth one, the city which is called as the Manchester of South India is Coimbatore. Fifth one, the first nuclear power station was commissioned in Maharashtra. Sixth one, the most abundant source of energy is sun. Seventh one, the famous Sindri fertilizers plant is located in Jharkhand. Then eighth one, the nucleus for the development of the Chotanagpur Plateau region is mineral deposit. Can you understand, students? Did you mark? Once again, I will repeat. The first one, A option. Question number 1, A option. Number 2, Question number 1, B option, steel making. B option. Number 2, A option. Number 3, C option. Number 4, D option. Number 5, C option. Number 6, B option. Number 7, A option. Number 8, B option. Okay, number 8, B option. Then match the following. First one, bauxite answer aircraft. Bauxite answer is aircraft. Gypsum answer is cement. Gypsum answer is cement. Black gold answer is coal. Answer is coal. Iron ore answer is magnetite. Iron ore answer is magnetite. Mica answer is electrical goods. Mica answer is electrical goods. Then answer the following question briefly. Roman number 3. All the questions already I gave. Okay, 7 questions are there. That 7 questions are already I gave. Then distinguish also I gave. All the distinguish 5 questions are there. You have to refer the guide. Distinguish between, you have to refer the guide. Then paragraph. First question already I gave. Is it right about distribution of cotton textile industries in India? Already I gave. The second question you have to mark now. Second question, describe the major challenges of Indian industries. Describe the major challenges of Indian industries. Page number 183. Page number 183. Major challenges of Indian industries heading. There some points are given. Is it? 7 points are given. Industries in India faced many problems there too. That's 7 points. Up to there 7 points you have to mark. Then Roman number 6. Outline map of India, mark the following. Iron ore production center, centers of petroleum and natural gas, coal mining centers, areas of cultivation cotton, iron and steel industry. These are given in the guide. Book also given. You have to mark or refer the book or guide. Okay, you have to refer the book or guide and mark these all maps. Okay, students, any doubt after reopening the school, I will clear all the map doubts. Okay, I completed this lesson. Geography part, the whole geography part I completed. Students, you have to learn from here. Any doubt you have to refer the guide. Okay, any doubt you refer the guide. And also after reopening the school, we will declare any doubts means we will declare and we will clear it. Okay, the next class I will teach the new lesson. We will meet the next class. Thank you, students.